So probably balance in architecture too is so important. No?
Of course, balance is the most important thing. Approaching with people, approached with yourself, approach with food, approach with space, as you were saying. But as you know, I would even go in your specific job and your mission, that you're actually creating something, no, that is called PLEYO. I think it's a something that you're creating about. I get emotional every time because my stupid brother is creating something quite important, and you were saying the balance of cells, right?
I've gone down to a molecular aspect or view of things, for which I, coming from a romantic view of physicians that see and put their hands on the body and see the energy or the.
I do Reiki, so I believe in that.
Yeah, but we respect that very much. So, and it's our way of treating patients. Now, from there, we have to integrate with something that technology has given us, the capacity of zooming in all the way down to the cell. That is a basic element of each one of us. Cells are the ones that create trees, human beings, and bacteria. So if you look at the cells and you balance and you put them in balance, if you give them everything they need to work, they know their way through. They know where to go. So that's the point.
It's almost a miracle.
No for doctors, there's no need for medicines. So once you have that, you're clear cut. You go. You're in the feng shui of life.
Ah, nice. I like that. So what you're creating now is to the possibility of giving people means to create that balance.
Yeah, what I do is what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do is actually understanding where these cells are in Stefano, in anyone else, and it is very unique because Stefano has a unique balance or unbalance, and we try to integrate and modify rather than help gain that balance back on, and then you do the rest. We do it. It's actually something that we do in the long term because we need to take care of people, because taking care in the real sense of the word, guiding the person is essential, because lots of people just want to go to the doctor, have a pill, and feel that that's over or that's it. Instead, it's something you have to be consciously in, and you have to do it every day, as you were saying, by living in the right space, by being in the right moment, and with the right food, and with the right mental approach. Because what PLEYO does is actually a scientific way of taking care of it. Yeah.
So it's starting, and I like your approach. That of course, I know that is you're saying a romantic beginning because it is about love, no? And I always go back there. That it's about love for what you do as a doctor, love for what you do as finding balance into cells, which is extremely important to you. Just parenthesis, if you think that a pregnant person, a woman that has this miracle going inside of her, and cells know what they're doing and they're building things, that a baby comes out after 9 months with fingers and nails and eyelashes. For me it's like the weirdest and amazing.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. So I think it's not a miracle because it's nature, and nature is a miracle, and and we can do this back and forth. So going by balance, I do believe, going back to the space, tied to the cells, airflow, I think it should be a normal thing that we don't think anymore. So airflow is a fundamental for living space.
Right.
This is why I'm creating something that we will discuss after, about changing.
That's interesting because, for example, the Indians say this: the pranayama, is the energy that flows in the air that comes in. So if you have a space where the air is still, then that's a dead space.
Yeah.
That's a space where you're not going to have energy. And actually, air conditioning is a pranayama killer because it takes away all the electrostatical energy that there is in the elements that are oxygen, oxide, whatever, all the components, helium, whatever, of the air. If you completely deprive them from the energy, which is this pranayama that they call romantically pranayama, but the real thing is that they are electrically charged. This electrical charge of the air that is in the room is going to give you energy. And I don't know if you noticed, when I was a young student, I used to work and study. When I used to study and I was in a room with air conditioning, I used to feel weaker and I could not concentrate as much as if I had my window open.
It's true.
So that is something that is, I perceive it as a human being, but it's actually exactly what we were talking about.
Well, the word says that air conditioning, no? So it conditions the air. Yeah, but live in Hong Kong now without air conditioning, so we are spoiled, So we have to take it.
We have to improve the air conditioning. I'm not saying we don't have to have.
Okay, that's a good way. Yeah.
Improve. So you have to give electrostatical energy to the air that you should in, and therefore you have to have it in